Oh, no, where's...
Hold on.
Here it is. No, be a good boy.
Mommy, she yelled at me.
You. It's just like kids. It really is.
Okay, so...
No one in their life could ever tell me that these four-legged critters are not like our children.
I know.
Truly.
Okay, so I needed to turn down the mic more.
Oh my god, you know what I caught
Hold
myself
on a minute.
doing?
Hold on. Hold that thought. Alright, hold on. I gotta figure out that way. Alright, is it lefty? Yeah, thinking. Okay. Alright. And it goes like that. Okay. Actually, I could do it the other way so I could keep track of the fucking volume. I mean, bloody volume. That might be a little better.
I mean, it doesn't matter which way anyways, right?
No, not really. Not really. I want to keep track of the volume here to make sure that we're okay.
Yeah, because Brenda said she had a blast light last night, even though it was staticky, she said.
The staticky is the loudness. I kept turning it down, so. Alright. Well, that's a start. It's an idea.
I like that idea a lot.
And that's what I do. I'll take one of these, and then I have an idea of what I want to do now.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And I like it. It's a nice enough piece that you can see it, that kind of thing. Like it's a presence. It's nice.
Yeah,
Come on, open up. Open up the live video.
Until showtime.
And here we are.
So, I like it.
Hey, look, Michelle's here. I kind of like it. I think maybe, even though it's like off-centered over here, but I definitely want to add more.
I don't think it's off-centered.
No, it's supposed to be. See?
Yeah.
I wanted it like that. I wanted it to look like a little satin off kilter.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Get another one. I'll try another one. See what happens. So I took out a couple of different pieces to experiment with here.
What shape besides that? The aura chip.
All right. Now we've got the two small cynics, the earrings.
Okay.
Don't know what I want to do with those. And then we have a long cynic.
And
then I have this one, which I was
one.
thinking about maybe just wrapping around the top tightly and leaving it so it hangs that.
Rough, yeah.
Yeah, and then I've got a couple of squares, so we'll see.
Earrings, I'm excited for earrings.
Well, I finally got the sterling silver.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yep.
It's gonna be awesome.
I'm excited.
Come on, computer now. Smile on your brother, everybody get together.
Hey, I'm Noli with Jam, and where are you people?
I cannot take enough Tylenol today, though. I can't. I'm gonna take my meds at 7:30, and that's gonna be it.
Oh yeah, I gotta take mine.
And but I can take another 3 more Tylenol, but I'm taking those at bedtime.
Yeah, okay.
Because I think that's what happened. I took the extra Tylenol.
Yeah.
And you know how your body gets like
that until showtime.
Threshold just kind of dissipates a little bit of the pain.
Yep.
And then it's like out cold.
I want to share to a group.
I hate it.
I want to share to...
I opened up a separate thing to do a watch party.
I haven't shared to Lightworkers live feeds in a long time.
I always share to them when I'm not punished.
I've been doing it now. But, I've been temporarily blocked.
Oh, when are you blocked till? I'm blocked till January 25.
I don't know.
It tells me you're blocked until January 25. It tells me the
I
date.
have no idea. It's so weird. Oh.
Especially even sending it to our own groups. It's so freaking stupid. Come on, open up.
Well, we get
calls.
calls.
Sorry, yeah, come on.
2 minutes until showtime.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, computer. You can do this. You can do it. Hi. My hamstring.
Oh.
Mommy's gonna do her readings and her fines. You doing her fine.
Ugh.
Thank you for my chapstick.
Let's see what it looks like. Oh, I gotta shut that
Rudy,
off. Boom,
chapstick?
boom, boom. Boom. Alright. You might wanna push that light away there. A little bit.
The light away.
Yeah, push it away.
Do we need it?
I'm in the dark.
Do we need it? Okay,
Yeah,
better?
Just was so too close. Okay. Alright, now get ready.
1 minute until showtime.
What do you guys want me to do? Open the door for you guys? You guys wanna go bye-bye? Okay, go ahead. You come ask me
There we go.
how these dogs know how to speak human. I don't know.
Okay. We're visual. We're visual. Did I take it right? Yes, I did. Like a good doobie. Alright.
Alright, share.
This is an idea, I just don't like.
Your show will go live in 5 seconds.
Not sure
4,
about this part yet.
3,
Really?
2,
Oh, that part.
1. Love Talk Radio.
This is Susan
What?
Swanbeck, CEO of the ACU Network. This work is protected by Creative Commons license.
For the next 2 fun-filled hours, get ready to learn something new, be inspired, enlightened, spooked, helped, laugh, cry, and be awakened. And now, your host of Awakening the Unknown. You never know what these two will be up to next.
Okay, stream chat.
So please welcome Susan Swanbeck
Hey everybody!
and Shel Sullivan.
Gotta get into the restream chat because we don't know where they are in the chat rooms today.
No. Hello, everybody.
Yeah.
She says
So-
we look distorted. Oh wait. Oh my god, it's still as bad. She says.
Who?
Gina says it's that distorted. It's still as bad.
What, the sound?
Yeah.
Maybe
Hold
I
on.
turned it up, not down.
She says you both
Try
look
that.
nice. It's just me.
Alright, no. How about that?
Hello. She's in your chat,
No, I'm on ATU Network.
and she says I'm in Sue's chat. Well,
Oh, is it Susan Swanbeck page?
probably. All right. So what do you think, though? Is it a little bit better now that we're talking about it? We're still working out the bugs on the new program. She's on Blog Talk, Gina.
Blog Talk.
Yeah.
Oh, son of a
girl.
gun.
You go,
Son
girl.
of a gun.
Mm,
Yeah, I got a new program, so I'm working out the bugs, so.
that's
Alright. So that's what we're doing. Yeah, I just seen her.
Okay.
I
good.
did turn the mic way down, so hopefully that'll start. At least I think I turned it down.
We'll find out, right? How does that sound, guys? How's that sound so far?
Yeah, so we are working out the kinks with a new program.
Yeah.
So, and this is Tarot Tuesdays, and of course,
Right,
we are
guys.
earlier time is what we're doing now. Now tomorrow we're back. to
Oh,
blog
the
time.
Blog Talk person is bad. You were fine.
Oh,
So the Blog Talk was bad.
so
And the-
I turned the mic down for nothing.
Maybe. Okay. Maybe.
Guess we'll find out.
We'll find out. That's
You
what
know,
we're-
so like I said, it's Tarot Tuesdays. So we're gonna have some reading fun. I have no idea who's reading. I know that everybody's used to us being on at 8, and we're switching to a new time at 6. And again, I do that sometimes during the week, during the school, because it's just easier for me.
Hi, Brenda.
So just need to know if we sound any better or any worse. we'll get over to the chat pretty soon. Is where we'll do. So, yep, need to know, do we sound better or worse?
Before we get to the nitty gritty, guys.
Before we get on, I need to know, guys, do we sound better or worse? Better or worse?
Is it
Is
better?
this better or is that better?
Like when you go to the eye doctor.
Is number 1 or number 2?
Number 1.
Yeah.
One. No, two.
Of course, you may have a reading, honey. Do we sound any better now? Can you hear us? Alright, well, we're going to start right over in Blog Talk here.
So I'm starting off the list already.
Yep. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the first caller, and maybe they can tell us whether we're too low, staticky, or what.
Staticky or what.
Alrighty.
Okay.
If this... Hi, welcome. You are live on the air with ATU Network. What is your name, honey?
Hi, my name is Lori, and you all sound much more clear.
Hi,
Thank
Lori.
you.
Thank you so much. You answer our magic questions.
That's what we wanted to know, Lori. Working with a new program. I used to use OBS for streaming, and I had to switch to this newfangled XSplit, and I'm still learning the program. So it's what puts everything together. So, but thank you for that. I'm glad we sound much clearer now.
And now that
Nobody
you
can hear
answered
us.
our questions,
We can answer
we can
yours.
answer your questions. Now, what can we do for you today, Lori?
Yeah, it used to sound like y'all were talking kind of like as a background voices.
Uh-huh.
Now your voices come across more straightforward.
Awesome. Good.
Nice.
That's what,
Very
exactly
nice.
what we want to hear. We can actually,
Yeah.
you guys can actually.
So the newfangled program is better.
Yeah. So far, so good.
Yeah, that's
So far,
awesome.
so good.
So what can we do for you today, honey?
It's the new year, and like everybody else, I have new aspirations, and I wanted to know what kind of messages you would be hearing for me to focus on for the new year. I am a writer and creative person. I'm also somebody who likes to give back to the earth and to humanity.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I have aspired to be a paid-at-home work-for writer, and I just want to see whatever information comes through that can help me achieve my goals, and also to give back and to help people. That's what I like to do.
That's what we do.
All right. So you know what? Just for that, actually, I have a specific deck that kind of gives us a jumping point off. Talks to us about like personal growth type of things and things that we can look forward to in our future. So I did, for some reason, I did feel compelled to pull that deck today. So I'm going to start off with that card.
And I'm going to start right off with the chakras and channeling whatever information they're telling me to tell you while she shuffles. They're saying right now that as far as being patient, it's not time for you to be patient and wait. So they're telling you it's time to actually move forward and go for it, is what they want you to do. In other words, the hesitation, don't hesitate. Keep going forward with what it is that you're doing. And the more places you put yourself out there, the better off you're going to be. The only thing that they're talking about right now is your third chakra. And your third chakra is definitely within your stomach. So you're getting this like turning going on. Sometimes it'll appear like an upset stomach or feeling like maybe a little bloated or something going on in that particular area in your stomach is what they're saying. They want you to try to balance and work with that a little bit more. But as far as your voice, your third chakra, they're saying that that is coming out the right way, but they would want you to put it out in more places. Now, once you start putting it out in more places, don't forget to rest and rejuvenate yourself at the same time. Because they're saying you have a tendency to go full force, but they don't want you to go on burnout either. So what they're saying is, yes, go forward, go ahead, but don't overdo nonstop. So when that happens, sometimes we try to burn the candle at both ends as we're doing anything, and it does create a large issue, and that's what they don't want. They want to make sure that you have a particular pattern and a particular pace to be able to move forward, and that's going to stop that's going to stop the third chakra, which we're talking about your solar plexus. That's going to stop that from being upset, because it's not that it's blocked, it's just a little off balance at the moment. But things are actually going to be fixed for you and work in the right direction, if you can understand that.
How did you hear everything we were saying? Because that's a good step right there. Lori, I pulled the cards and that Gabby gives us advice about what to kind of work on as as the year goes on. And I'm going to tell you what it is. Now, one of them is about your happiness being a reflection of your faith in the universe. And that being said, what the messages they're trying to get to you is that you need to trust always in the direction of the universe and know that you're being guided, okay? That you are not just going through this alone. You're being guided. But I do feel like the cards are saying to be poised and ready for bigger and better this year. The cards are saying, hi Kaden, the cards are saying for you to imagine bigger. You didn't imagine big enough, okay? It needs a regeneration of the new Lori. But this Lori is going to tune into the energy of love. You're going to get the words that you need to speak up when, you're going to have the compassion you need when you need it. And it's also the power to forgive. Okay, that's another one. That's something you should keep in mind for this year. The power to forgive. So that being said, it's very important that this 2020 is a reflection of what you want to put out there. And you have to very much be diligent about receiving those messages and being open. It's about being ready and open for when the universe says to jump, you're going to go, how high? I'm ready to jump higher. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, your finances are going to be okay, too.
Yes, definitely. Any other questions we can answer for you, Lori?
Yeah, we've got a house on the market, and there's been so many setbacks with it. And do you see that happening soon?
Let's see what's going on. Hold on one second.
Timeline.
Time-wise.
Yeah, timeline, I am anywhere from now to 2 years in the future. It's kind of the way that I work. But this is something that's coming soon. Because as far as you, my money hand is very itchy today.
Yeah.
So they're saying that it's something that is coming quite soon. I'm seeing not hot weather. Yeah, spring. Thank you. Spring. They show me by weather.
I'm seeing 46 to 48 months, just like Sue's saying, that 2 year mark. The 2 year mark is the mark, honey.
Yeah.
I know it's not going to be as quick as you want it to be, but in the end, you're actually going to be happier. It's going to be a better outcome than you already imagined at this point. So the wait is okay. The wait is a good thing, believe it or not. It's getting you ready for that. It's getting ready for you to go on even bigger and better. And it's going to work out better for you, which is the part you want to keep in mind, okay? Because it's going to seem like a long 2 years when it really isn't going to be. But the outcome is going to be the bomb. So that outcome is worth it. That's for sure. All right, darling?
So 2 years to sell the house?
It's saying to leave.
Sell the house to financial freedom.
Yes, to financial freedom from all of that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Financial freedom.
Oh,
Yeah. So the house stuff is going to go very well, honey.
Yeah, everything else is going to go fine, but financial freedom, that's going to come in 2 years.
Yep. That's funny.
oh.
Yeah. That's a good thing.
That's what they were telling me to tell
I was
you.
understanding.
Yes. That's
I
a
thought you
real.
were saying that my house was going to take 2 years to sell.
Nope,
No.
no financial freedom. 2 years to total financial freedom, and it's going to start coming to you stronger and stronger.
And are you writing a book right now? You're writing a book right now, right?
I'm always writing. I've got enough content for 2 books.
All right, because I'm my spidey senses are telling me it has something to do with your amazing writing skills, darling. So keep working on that.
Yeah, definitely keep going with that and start comprising stuff and find a publisher.
Get going with your book.
Okay, about 2 years to financial freedom. So they're saying that the time of wait and patience is over. It's time to move forward.
Awesome.
Okay,
Awesome,
hon?
awesome.
Awesome.
All right.
And when you have your books written, we would love to have you on
Yeah, we
the show.
review our books.
We love books. We love authors. We would be happy to read your book and have you on our show to discuss it.
Yeah.
Anytime you're ready, honey.
All right, thank you so much for calling in, honey.
Wonderful.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lori.
No
Thank
problem.
you.
God bless.
Bye-bye.
All right, we're going to go right into the next caller because I know we probably have people in the chat room too.
Yep, I'm comprising the list,
All right,
guys.
we're going down the line of the callers first, guys. And if it
Oh my
answers.
God!
Hi.
Thank you. I called you yesterday as a meditation.
Yes!
How are you, honey?
I'm so happy to talk to you.
Aw, we're happy to have
What is
you.
your question today, hon?
Well, I just want to mention quickly that previous caller, I'm in that industry. Sometimes it can take a year or longer to sell a house. But,
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
anything shorter timeline, that's really
Yeah, not hot.
lucky. Luck.
Yeah.
Lucky.
Well, you gotta have like Donald Trump's real estate agent. One or the other.
So what is the question for yourself? And I'm sorry, could you remind our audience of your name, please?
Honey? Hello, caller? Did we lose her?
She's still here.
No.
Did you accidentally mute us?
Uh-oh. You
Hello?
got too excited?
I have no idea.
Oh, no, caller, no. She was the lovely lady who called us last night.
Yes.
Oh,
And
no.
I think she muted us.
Oh, no. Give us a call back. Cynthia, I got you on the list, darling. I got
All
Jeannie, Brenda, Kendra, Elizabeth.
All right, you
Katie.
might have muted us, honey. And I don't know what your question is, but we'll have to get back to you. I just have to make sure that I know which number I have to go back to because there's a bunch of them on the board here.
Go right back to
All
that.
right, so I'm sorry that you muted us or what's going on, but thank you again for calling in. We're going to get back to you as soon as we can. She just dropped.
Oh, no.
So, yeah, she's on hold. All right, so we're going to get to the next caller here. All right, answer. Hi, you're live on the air with A2 Network. Who are we talking to?
Eileen.
Hi, Eileen.
Hi, Eileen. How are you today?
Do you have a question for us, honey?
Well, my question is, if you can pick up on what I might be eating that's making me itch a little bit. I'm a vegan.
Oh.
And, like right now in the corner of my eyes it itches, and yesterday it was itching, and I have a sense to what it is because I'm stopping doing that.
Are you having strawberries? Are you allergic to strawberries by any chance?
No strawberries.
Yeah, I don't work that way, so I couldn't really even tell you what you're eating that's causing an itch.
But my only...
I work off of emotional-based issues in order to help people become better or guide them in particular areas. But as far as what you're eating, I'm not actually, I don't call myself a psychic. I'm more like an empathic spirit reader. So it's slightly different.
I'm feeling like strawberry little, something that's little tiny seeds is what I'm getting. That's why I said strawberry. Little tiny seeds.
So
Yeah, I have no idea.
I eat apples and oranges.
Yep,
Right.
no idea.
So my question is relating to this weekend. Let's go there.
Okay.
This weekend I'm participating in a big art event out in the street. And I want to know if one of my, I'm going to have a whole bunch of new pieces up on my walls, and I have a lot of people coming to see me. And do you see me selling my big oil paintings?
Okay.
I do actually. I had a card literally jump out of the deck, and
Okay.
it's literally a matter of time is what it's telling me. Like once people see it and it's on display and it's ready to be sold, it's going to sell quick. Okay. Like time is of like soon as the unveiling happens and people actually are able to purchase them, you will notice that they're gonna go like hotcakes. They will go like hotcakes.
Oh, you mean as soon as I fix up my booth?
Yes,
That's
exactly.
been 50 years. And
Exactly.
these are new paintings, so as soon as my work is up, people are going to be coming to my booth.
Yes, exactly. The display, as soon as you unveil it.
Yeah, and see, with me, we're like very honest. It's what we are. I'm getting a little bit of a storm warning, is what I'm getting. They're telling me to warn you of something impending coming your way that is not in positive in nature. And again, I'm going to refer to the stomach. I'm also going to refer to there is something else going on. They're telling you to be careful, literally, of a storm warning. We're talking about emotions. Not everybody that comes always has positive words to say, and sometimes it's just what it is. You need to. They're warning me to tell you to have a little bit more patience with people, is what they're letting me to tell you. And because if the patience that you're developing, by the way, some people will critique your work. Some aren't always very friendly, but don't realize they're actually doing it in a negative way. To them, it's just the way that they speak. So they're saying that you need a little bit more patience when it comes to people like that, because they don't want your heart broken, all the energy that you put into what
Some
you
people
do.
think by giving their opinions in a certain way that it's a loving way. It's not always.
It's not always to everybody, and that's what they're telling me to tell you about this weekend.
So just be prepared for the, not all of it's gonna just be thank you, please and thank you, and off they merry go with their little opinion of it. But your work is going to go amazing. I did even get the happy card, and I even got the poised card. So prepare yourself, because it's going to go very, very quick. Very quick.
Good. And as far as opinions and all that go, I'm past all of that.
Okay, good.
Everybody has a different viewpoint because they see through different eyes than I do.
Exactly.
And the souls that understand my work feel my colors and come for healing through my colors and imagery.
That's right.
So I bless you on both of that. So I get it. I understand. I'm an older lady, so I've been around the block. And as far as the lady selling her house,
Yeah.
I just want to share that when I was ready to sell my house, I sold it in a month. Okay? So
Wow.
when you're ready to let go, it comes right in.
That is amazing. You didn't have Donald Trump's real estate agent?
No, I don't deal with politics and I don't deal with religion. I just go right to God.
Oh, that's amazing, honey.
She was just being
Yeah,
silly. It's
being
what we
silly.
are. We're a little silly here from time to
Can
time.
you please keep us posted though about your artwork though? Because I would love to know like what your art, what it looks
see my
like.
work?
Yes, absolutely,
Do you want me to give you my website and you can go check it out?
absolutely. I
Sure,
got
why not? By the way, girl, that's what we're all about.
pen and paper's ready.
All right, I'll say it and I'll spell it. So it's my name, Eileen Seitz. I was born to live with my sight. My mom blessed me with my name. So it's EILEEN,
Mm-hmm.
S for Sam, EI, T for Tom, Z for Zebra.com.
Nice.
Oh wow,
Yeah, we'll definitely go check that out.
Eileen, we're gonna definitely check that out. Will your new piece be on the website?
Yes, and I was just out in my backyard painting it, and it's a tribute to Hurricane Dorian in the Bahamas, when all the beautiful souls in the Bahamas were getting swacked with the winds and all that. I
Yes.
did this painting, and I'll post it tomorrow because it has to dry for night. But there's a piece on there. I don't know if it's on there, but I can email it to you so you can see. It's
Okay.
called. I know you can go. You can go to my art events, and you can go to the last show that I just did in Las Olas, Fort Lauderdale, and you'll see it there. It's called Sunshine Everywhere, and it's a 44 by 72 inch oil painting, and it's so beautiful.
Oh my God, I love even the
Very
name
good.
of it. I love that. I'm gonna be checking it out. Don't be surprised if you're invited to be a guest on our show. Just saying.
I would love to be a guest on your show. I've been on many shows talking about colors and healing through the chakras. Yeah.
Yes. Oh my
Yes,
God.
definitely. I do a lot with the chakras, so that's something right up my alley as well.
We will be in
All
contact
right,
with you.
so I want to
Eileen.
say good luck and thank you so much for calling in, honey.
Prepare yourself for bigger and
Which
better.
one is who? Wait, which one is which? Who's Michelle and who's Susan?
I'm
Because
Susan.
you don't have your. Oh, wait, say it again. I'm sorry.
I'm Susan.
She's Susan. I'm Michelle.
Okay, so you don't have your websites on here to people to contact you. All you have is AtuaNetwork.net.
It's ATU Network.
It's ATU Network.
Right,
honey.
it's short for Awakening the Unknown is the name of the show.
Oh, I love
And
it.
we're on ATU Network.
Yeah.
So we give the
Okay,
Gmail
I'll go
address
there.
because the website is in the process of being updated. updated.
Yes. So normally you would find us at ATU Network at
No, it's atunetwork.net, but it's in the process of being updated, so I have to wait for it to finish.
So I can email you at Gmail.
Yes.
I'll email you at Gmail, you guys.
Oh,
Thank you so much for sharing your wisdom.
Thank you,
Oh, thank you
Eileen.
so much. Looking
you so
forward to
much.
talking further, honey.
Oh, real quick though, are you
What?
allergic to gluten?
I'm sorry?
Are you
No, I don't need any grains.
Okay.
No, I don't need anything like that. I've been close to Mother Earth for many, 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 many years. A couple of
Good.
decades already.
Oh,
There you go.
awesome. I can't wait to talk more on your own show coming up in the future. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Bye.
Thank you
hon.
so much,
Thank you
Eileen.
so much for calling in.
Ooh, I love art.
All right, and then we'll take this one right here. This one has been waiting for a while.
Okay.
Welcome, you are live on the air with A2 Network. Who are we speaking with?
Hello, caller.
This is Patricia.
Hi, Patricia. Do you have a question
Hi,
for
how are
us?
you?
Good.
We're doing great, darling. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm great. I was calling to see if there's any messages that you received from me, either psychically or channeling from past loved ones.
All right.
Is there anybody in particular you're looking to try to find?
My brother.
Let's see what we get for you, Patricia.
All right, hold on.
Thank you.
I'll see if I can establish a connection, but I can't make no promises. Death of loved ones is something I don't play with because I have quite a few of my own up there.
Let's see.
All
Don't
right.
go nowhere, Patricia. We're cooking up stuff here for you.
Okay. All right. I for some reason it's like, okay, I'm trying to connect through the cards because you're not here for me to physically touch. Now, was this the one that you had a caring relationship? Because what I'm getting is like a thinking man, somebody whose brain is constantly going like a mile a minute, almost like a ball of sunshine, but it's somebody's brain that constantly went, and it was like not. And again, I don't know who this is yet, so I have no guarantees, but I'm only describing what I'm feeling as far as the personality-wise. And again, the personality is almost like a ball of sunshine when they walk in the room. There's definitely a man here that thinks,
Yes.
constantly thinking. And the connection between you two was very close siblings, not distant kind of talk or like, yo, what's up, and I hate what you do, and I hate your life. It's more like you understood each other. This is who I have
Correct.
here. Okay, this is the person that I have here right now. He's the one that's actually coming through. I'm trying to see what he's actually saying. Are you okay, this is weird, and I have no idea where I am in your life, past, present, or future. I don't know. It's like a walkway. Literally, I'm walking straight forward. There's a pond off to my left-hand side, and I'm like walking a path that's around a pond. Is that something in the past?
Yes.
Okay. Was this a pond or an area that you walked with him? Is this like your stress
Yeah.
relief spot?
What kind of spot?
Like to alleviate stress or to chat or just to calm down, or more like your connection spot? Your, like, I feel at peace here. I always feel safe here.
Oh yeah, we used to go like fishing there.
Okay. All right, that's where he is right now. That's what he's showing me, is he's literally only showing me the pond where you're at, the walking, literally walking, and there's a duck there. Why is he showing me a duck?
Duck,
I don't know.
like a mallard.
Yeah.
A
Wait.
duck.
Duck. Yeah, ring around the neck. That's a mallard, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one with the ring around the neck.
So it's
And there's a
mallard.
white one there, too.
Could that white one
That's
be a
weird.
swan?
Nope, not a swan. I know what a swan looks like. There's like a white duck. Very pale duck.
Oh.
I don't know, it could be a female pale one. But that's...
Wait, are you seeing a swan?
I'm not sure if it's a swan or a baby swan, but there is a duck there, and there's a white one there. It's very hard to see.
Oh, okay.
So, because a
I know, a couple
swan...
months back,
Sorry, go ahead.
a couple of months back, me and my younger son were at this pond, and there was two white swans and a different type of bird that flew up.
Okay.
I don't know, almost like what you said, a mallard bird or something.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, there was something like that. It was like I was focused more on the mallard than the actual swans. For some reason, it was the mallard is the one that was important because, in other words, things are okay. He's up there, is where it is. That's kind of all I'm getting. It's really weird.
Mhm. What was
Any
that?
kind of response? Did he give you any message for my other son? I have three, but there's one in particular that's troubled.
Give her 1 second, darling. 1 minute. And it's radio, so I gotta keep talking.
Yeah, who's the one that has the issue finding the brightness in their life? It's almost like,
Depression?
yeah, no, it's similar to depression, but it's like this particular individual is like acts out to cause trouble so they don't have to feel because they're afraid to feel because their feelings hurt. So they disguise their actual true feelings behind what's happening. That's the one that needs the sunshine. That's the one that needs to pretty much the only way I know how to put it, because I'm an East Coast girl, is he needs to pop emotionally. He needs to explode everything that's going on to get it out in order for him to be able to heal, because there's a lot going on he's hiding within himself. So the more he hides it, the more he's starting to detach from his own emotions. So it's like the sunshine and the happiness that he needs right now. He's not at a loss. He's not at a loss. I know I'm supposed to tell you that. Don't give up. He's not at a loss. He's still there. He just, there needs to be a way for him to find his way out. It's like he needs to find his true path again. I have no idea what that means.
Mm-hmm. So it seems like he's creating right now.
Yeah,
is
he
amazing.
had some.
Right. Go ahead, honey.
No, he's had. No, I'm just saying he has post-traumatic stress.
Yep. Okay.
He had some childhood trauma that we weren't aware of at the time.
Okay.
But he has told everybody what happened. He has expressed it.
Okay.
Right. There's still stuff in there.
Yeah.
There is a lot of stuff still
And
there.
Besides, and there's a psychiatrist that's supposed to be helping, but she's not. She's taking him down a pill path.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why the numbness.
If you know
Okay.
what I mean.
Yes.
That's why the numbness.
Oh.
That's why the numbness. Okay. All right. Yeah, I mean, it really does state that holistic counselors cannot take medication. Because I think for like certain items, if certain conditions like for PTSD and things like that, especially when it involves children, I do feel the holistic approach is a little better. But unfortunately, they don't recognize
he's
it.
27.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, he's 27 now.
Oh boy. So, in your opinion, you honestly see that the pills are not working. Have you brought this up to his attention? Have you told him about?
Yeah, he's had a problem. Oh yeah, I told him. I told the psychiatrist. She doesn't listen. She actually misdiagnosed him with bipolar, and I told him he doesn't have bipolar. There was another time in his life where he was like saved and stopped taking any type of Klonopin or anxiety, quote unquote, medicine.
Right.
He quit smoking, quit drinking, went vegan, went back to school, and then it all turned upside down all over again. Like he's repeating the past.
That's because
unstableness.
Right, there is still something in there that needs to surface.
Yeah.
There is something in there that's so deeply buried within him that he's having a lot of issues. He knows that it's there, but even for him, his truth, it's so deep down that it would require like a deep meditated memory, like a hypnosis state to try to get that back out out he's trying to hide it. I don't know what he's trying to hide, but I know that there's something his own emotional protective state is trying to hide in order, and again, once it starts to come up, that's when he's going to try to nullify it by different ways. And a lot of people who do have any type of dependencies or issues on this is because there are certain emotions that keep surfacing, keep coming up like they're just happening. And that's all a part of PTSD. In PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, what happens is you get triggered, and those particular feelings that you had at that time come back 100% like they're happening all over again. So the trick is to try to teach him how to deal with those particular situations, is what I'm being told.
Yeah, well, the double-edged sword of this is he has the childhood trauma, and now they have that new law, and he wants to pursue it, and that's what it's doing. It's reopening everything, and, and it's too much to handle, and I don't know what the solution is. Like I said, I'm praying. My mother prays. We just had a big incident on New Year's with him. And I know that, quote unquote, these anxiety medicines, he can't take them. Nothing helps.
No.
He's not a person that's, his body's not.
It's not anxiety. That's why. The anxiety is not the core issue.
Yeah, the core issue is his emotional status. And unfortunately, he needs to go through this in order to heal. So it is going to cause triggers. But it is something that he needs to do. Once he finally gets through it, he will be 100% healed. But it's going to take as long as it takes, and that's the unfortunate part. It all depends on what happens as far as an upcoming court case that's going to happen.
Encouragement, and being their support fan.
Literally, just support. I mean, I always found that a pen and paper and writing is the best thing. Getting it out, putting it in paper, putting it down, and being able to focus on what's happening. I've always found that the best healing power of the world.
It's like using your powers for good, not evil. And putting all those thoughts and emotions and that whole entire saga and story within you out on paper. Doesn't matter if a living soul never reads it, but just getting it out. I mean, I know it sounds like, they'll probably look at you like you got two heads about suggesting that to him. But like a casual suggestion of maybe you should keep a journal kind of thing. And maybe
literally,
get a journal.
Journaling is a very powerful healing tool because it lets you see how far you've come.
I believe he has.
Right. It's continuing
I believe he has.
Right. Okay. He needs to continue.
Now the issue is the quote-unquote psychiatrist putting him on a pill path.
Oh, that's awful, honey.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Yeah, that's awful, honey. But the problem too is that he's 27, so it's like you really don't have much of a say in his care because of his age. But at the same time, the concern is real. I don't condone psychologists and people like that do all that, because not everybody needs all that, and sometimes it saves them the worry and the trouble of them getting to the.
He's going to get through this.
He is going to get through it.
He is going to get through it. It's not going to turn out as worse as you think it is, and he will get through this, honey.
Very important, honey.
Okay, well, I just wanted to see if you saw any big light coming for him. So
there's a light at the end of the tunnel, honey.
Asking the angels. Yeah, I keep asking my brother and the angels to come and help him.
They're actually already here.
White light.
They're actually already here. He needs to feel this fully, finally, because he's always felt it, but only partially. He's never 100% totally let everything out about how he feels, and that's the only way he's going to heal. And sometimes people have to be that way.
And then he may not even know by what his even triggers are, but that'll be like a learning process he goes on with himself. But just keep being there.
Even you yourself, actually, I do have a doctorate in holistic psychology, and what you can do in yourself is you can actually keep a journal yourself. like if he had a moment where he triggered, something happened, and all of a sudden his PTSD was triggered, and automatically get your journal out and write down where he was, what he was doing. I mean, right down to details, what he smelled, literally. Sometimes it could get set off by a certain smell, it could get set off by a certain touch, it can get set off by a scene or by a wind blowing, or especially with soldiers.
Like right about what happened on New Year's.
Literally, write down exactly what happened, and then maybe in the process of him healing, you can figure out his triggers. Then it's going to be easier for you to be able to assist him because you'll know what his triggers are.
Right. That sound like it makes sense to you, Patricia?
Yeah, I need it.
Right. So start writing. Start writing. Because if you want to be able to help him, the best thing you can do is not judge. You want to, and this is the most difficult part for you, you want to separate the motherhood from yourself for just a moment to really look at what was happening before he was triggered. Try to figure that out, because what you're doing is thinking of it this way. You're a detective. You're not the mom right now. You're the detective. You're looking at the situation in a different aspect in order to figure out what the triggers are. So you are solving this mystery. You can be part of the Scooby Gang with us.
You can do this, though.
Yes, you can do this. You got this. It's hard to do, but you can do this. And so will he.
All right, thank you so much.
You're
You're welcome,
honey.
Patricia. You have a good night, darling. It's tough. It's the new year. It's the new year.
Yeah, it is.
And
There's
it's
a
like-
lot of tough situations happening.
We just
We
got
are
to-
still jammed up.
On the board? Really?
Yeah, still
I've got
jammed
the
up.
list going, go,
I'll
guys.
tell you
I
something,
promise
guys.
you.
Literally, we will get to you.
I got
Even
the
if the
list.
board closes, no worries. We're here for you guys.
No one is going to go
It is
without
what
their
it
reading
is.
today.
No, not
Nobody.
today. Not today.
So I have Gina, Brenda, Kendra, Elizabeth, Cynthia, Caden, Helena, and Robert.
All right, we're going to
All
get
guys.
to Robert.
And Robert's in the room, too.
What are you doing next Wednesday?
Robert's in the house. Hint, hint, hint.
Yeah, you sent me a message. I forgot to send it back. Okay, I think we got that one. I think this is, yes, is this the number that dropped? Yes, this is the number that dropped. We'll get right back to her. All right, come on, answer call. And hello, you are live again. I can hear you now.
I'm sorry. I was driving and I apologize. I thought I pulled over. I thought it was a safe place to pull over, and then I ended up losing you guys.
Oh, that's
I said, oh, maybe she accidentally pushed mute.
Now,
No one does that. So again, remind everybody what your name is, honey.
It's Lisa.
Lisa was the one that called in last night.
yes, it was great informative stuff about the meditation, the chakras, all of that.
Yes.
So tell us, because we've been dying to know, what is going on, girlfriend?
What is your question for us today?
Well, I wanted to know if you could pick up what's going to be happening the next couple of months. I'm an independent contractor,
Okay.
and I like the field that I'm in. I did go for a job interview to something that is out of my industry that I work, but I did love the interview, and I loved what it was that they were interviewing me for.
Right.
And it was a few months back. I think it was November or December, around there. And I haven't heard back from them, and I don't know if they went ahead and chose someone else, or if they're still going to, and let me know, or whatever. I don't even know how I'm going to swing it if they were to offer me the position, because I've got a full plate now. I take care of a little grandson part-time and do this work, and so I don't know. I don't know what you see. I don't know if you see.
I see this job.
Swing it income-wise.
No.
Yeah,
Honey, that job is already come and gone, honey.
Literally, that's gone. It's in the past.
Yeah, that's come and gone.
I can tell you that it's a part of what you need in order to be able to move forward, because your plate is so full. They're actually telling me that you need to take time to take yourself pretty much on a journey. You need to, whether you're spiritually traveling, whether you're going to a place you've never seen before, take yourself on a little adventure. Now, if it's something that you're doing while you're babysitting a grandson, the grandson's old enough, go on a little adventure. Go on a little adventure within the woods and investigate what it is and see if, especially depending on their age, it's like, okay, what's this footprint? Let's look it up in a book. And you're going to find that it's more relaxing and it's more connecting. So then again, I think they keep mentioning the earth and the ground and outside because it's that connection, that power to the root. Your root chakra needs to be recharged. So it's suggesting for you being out in nature without actually working, but being out in nature to more like a journey and playing, learning something new and getting more going on there is going to help you maintain more of the balance of what's going on. Mm-hmm. That's why you get that. That's why they're saying you're getting a little depleted even here and there. And again, it looks like your energy works out, but you got to keep going, and then your energy drains out, and you got to get going. Mm-hmm. So they're recommending that as far as like because what it's going to do is it's going to help you connect in both both realms, like the root chakra number 1 and of course 7, which is the spiritual chakra, which is going to help you out. Otis, you know better than to back out my window. Get down, boy. Sorry, that's my dog.
Yeah, I mean, I see that right now, like, you need to be like home, like it needs to be loyalty to your home and what's going on with you, but I do see you already building blocks for a future. And if you're going to be plugging away at it, and someone's going to give you a little bit of a heads up when the time comes, and you're going to it's going to be like a regeneration of who you are. Right. Okay, not at the moment, because you're right. Right now, they need you at home. They need you doing what you're doing. They need your loyalty to your grandkids. Those things are meant to be going on right now.
Right.
They're meant to be going on right now. But the little steps and the little building blocks are going to be coming. Okay? They're going to be coming. When the time comes, there will be a regeneration. You will not be doing what you're doing now. You will be doing something completely different. Mm-hmm. Completely different. Okay? But it's going to be something that you're going to start by little, building the block, chop that wood, get going. I'm going to go, give me a little, a little bit more. There's going to be little bits and pieces of more that's going to lead you towards your next phase of your life.
Are you talking about her passion becoming a career?
Yes.
That's what I'm seeing.
It's not what she's doing right now.
No, there's a passion she has that's going to become a career.
But right now, I get it. You need to remain loyal. Like, I see that the cards are telling me the loyal heart. Like, you need to be close to home right now. Like, your path is where it's meant to be going. Like, you're in the right direction, honey. Don't feel like it's not going anywhere. It is very much going somewhere, okay? You're doing exactly what the universe needs you to do right now. Okay, Lisa?
That resonates.
Awesome.
Yeah, that all makes sense.
Yes.
All right, good.
Because the time's going to come, honey, for your time to shine. And it's going to be something, that's why your interest is already being piqued by certain things here and there and everywhere.
Exactly.
Okay, this is why you're finding yourself, oh, wait a minute, I kind of enjoyed that. And, maybe I'd like to read a book on that. I like that. I want to take a class on that.
Oh, no, you mean another learnaholic like me?
Yeah, like, I knew that. Like, so that job was just giving you a taste of that there is more for you. That's why that job is still in your head.
Yeah, don't limit yourself.
Yeah, that job is gone.
Right.
But that job served its purpose, which was to pique your interest further.
Right.
Okay, and that's exactly what it was needed to happen.
All right, well, our board is full and our chat room is full, so I'm hoping we did help you out, honey.
Oh, thank you so much, Lisa. You need to be a regular.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for calling in.
Supportive.
Oh, thank you so much, Dad. You keep us posted.
Show?
Yeah, excuse me?
Can I stay on the line and listen?
Of course you can.
Absolutely you can.
Thank you.
Oh, awesome, honey. Thank you, Lisa, so much, honey. I'm glad you
All right, so we're going down the line.
I have everybody on the list, guys.
Yeah, we're getting there. We might get to you by the second half of the show, as per usual, but we will get there.
We will get to everyone on the list.
We will get to you.
Susie,
so
I got on the list too.
So we have a Skype caller. I'm wondering if this is Robert or not. I'm not sure. Hi, you're live on the air with A2 Network. Who are we speaking with right now?
Hello, caller? You're on the line with A2 Network. Hello, caller?
Hello, hello.
Hello. Nope.
All right.
Next.
We'll get back to you.
Next victim. Let's see.
All right. Hello. You are live on the air with A2 Network. Who are we speaking with?
Hi, caller. You're on the line with A2 Network. Hello.
You're actually live right now, ending in 2909.
I hear somebody in there.
Yep, you are live.
Hello, caller.
We can skip you and go to the next.
We'll come back. We'll come back to you, Don. We'll come back. Okay.
All right, we'll try this again. All right, I'm going to go to 1195. 1195. Hello, you are live on the air.
Hi.
Who are we speaking with?
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, this is Deanna.
Hi, Deanna.
Virginia.
Hi, from Virginia. How are you, darling?
Nice. How are you?
I'm okay.
All right.
We have a lot of stuff going on here.
Uh-oh. What is your question, hon?
What can we help you with?
Well, I actually found out about 3.5 months ago about some infidelities that my husband was going crazy in 2018 and also in 2015. And I'm just finding out about them. We're supposed to be, this is not like, we've been together since we were 16. So it's like, so, young, cheating, love and all of that. But as we got older,
Mm-hmm.
it was bad. We've been married for 7 years.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just want to know, I'm not trying to be disappointed again. He wants to go to therapy. Before I found out, just to give him some credit, I guess, before I found out, everything was wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
But, he had, still had communication with one of them. But he had, was on chat lines, people that he worked with, dating sites. It was terrible. And I'm not sure if I even know everything, but he kind of told me some stuff. But anyway, I don't want to be disappointed again. And I want to see what you see for us.
Okay, I'm going to tell it to you, Deanna, exactly how I'm getting it, okay? So please forgive me.
No.
He's not faithful. This is a never-ending story with him. He is not faithful. He wants to co-create a future with you, but only to keep you because he gets more women by the knowledge that he's a married man. And believe it or not, there are women out there that pathetic that want to be with married men.
I could hear you.
Okay, I guess I'll start. What I'm getting...
That phone kind of going in and out.
Yeah, okay, your phone? Okay, so what's happening right now as far as the yin and yang balance within you two as a couple, that is something that's not there. It's definitely not in the cards, so to speak, for you two to maintain a couple and be monogamous at this particular time. I'm not getting it, but I'm not getting also that you are not like, you don't have financial constraints. So if whatever you choose to do, whatever you choose to do, you need to do it for the benefit of yourself, because you need to watch your balance, and your yin and yang is totally out of balance right now, and that's causing a lot of issues. And I don't see a lot of loving abundance and blossomness coming in this particular relationship.
No.
I mean, if he changes his energy field, possibly, but if he's not willing to change his energy field and stick with it, the only one that knows him that well is you.
Well, actually, not really, because he cheated on you, honey.
Yes, but
And-
that's not what I'm saying.
Yeah, but
I'm
mean,
saying if he totally becomes 100% a new person, which in retrospect a lot of times is quite difficult to do.
Yeah, that's a really tough
Yeah.
one. I mean, I understand that you want to salvage your relationship, but it is a never-ending story with him.
Right.
But the cards are reminding me to tell you to remind you to breathe, Deanna, okay, and realize that you are blessed always, okay, and that this chaos and conflict is not a forever thing. But at the same time, the choice is going to be whether you attempt to clean up your marriage with him, and that would mean complete like 100% honesty on his part, and whatever else you need, okay?
Thank you
Make
very much.
sure-
I'm sorry, somebody just said
Yeah.
something. I don't
Make
mean to
sure-
keep interrupting
It's
you.
okay, but make sure that the marriage counselor or therapist that you do go see is actually somebody with a good reputation, because a lot of times you know, husbands and wives go to counseling, and one or the other, there'll be a counselor that says you need to leave her and you need to leave him, and they rather just end the marriage and break up a marriage versus putting the work in to fix the marriage. But remember this.
You're right. And
Yes. The choice is yours, though.
Go ahead, honey.
Go ahead.
the counselor that I chose, we're supposed to go next week, and so the counselor that I chose is a male, and he's like that. His skill set is like vast and personality disorders. I personally think I married a narcissist. I just
Very well so.
think that, but I may be wrong.
Well, the only way to find
Maybe
out for sure, seeing we're not talking to him, we're talking to you, is to actually go to the appointment.
Go to the appointment.
Because if he does have particular behaviors that you're explaining and he's not denying them and he doesn't see an issue with it, then the counselor, if they're good enough, will actually see that there is a particular issue going on with him.
And from talking from a
Yeah.
person that has previously gone to marriage counseling, make sure that there's complete openness. Like he needs to like settle your mind about anything that's happened within your relationship. So if he cheated on you, like you said, 2015, did he tell you everything? He cheated on you in 2017 or
He
whatever.
told me.
He needs to be
He
honest.
did tell me. He's like, he sat me down and said, "What do you want to know?" And then I found out a little bit more stuff. He didn't say. He didn't tell.
Right.
He's like, he just said, like, "What do you want to know?" And he did talk and tell me. I found out about another two people that he worked with. I don't know. He said it's only been on the road. Like, he travels with his job. And that's the only time that he's ever did that. Like, you know, while he's on the road.
That's honestly,
Gianna,
that's not an excuse. Traveling is not an excuse. I have been a widow
It's
for
not an
5
excuse.
years, and I still have not dated.
It's,
So if I can do that
Right.
5 years,
It's
not
not-
even date, a man that travels can do that too.
he's not faithful,
Yeah.
honey.
right. It's not that.
Yep.
It's not. I'm not making an excuse. I'm not
Okay.
making an excuse. I'm just saying that this is what he told me. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
I haven't cheated on you at home. It's just been out, and that's this. You know, it's a habit with the guys that travel. But he fell right into it, and so now we're here, and I'm still hurt in my spirit. Like,
Yes.
really, really hurt. And
Yes.
so he's back and forth. Like, I think he knows how much I am hurt.
Right.
better know.
I think that he doesn't. Yeah, I think that he doesn't realize, like, it's not an overnight thing. Well, he's starting to realize that, because I think I've taken him through the ringer with this whole thing. Like, I'm not letting up.
No, don't do it.
Because, you
Right.
know, yeah, I'm not letting up. And so I told him that it can't be the same. Nothing can be the same. I want to be treated differently. You know, I want to be treated differently like a woman. We're not kids anymore. You know, what did you see in these people? Why did you do this? I want to know why. You know, that's why I want to go to counseling to understand why is there a pattern like this. You know, he's very insecure. He's in the moment type of guy to me. That's what I'm
Right.
feeling. But maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. What do you see from me? Right now, I close my business down for this man. You know, for my family. I close my business down. I'm, doing my business out of my home every now and then. So you're right. I don't have any I don't have any money. So I did have a job interview today over the phone, kind of was cleaning. So hopefully something, I can get in,
Right.
I can get that job, but that's one of the issues. I don't have a job, and I'm just lost at this point.
Yeah.
You need to
I
desperately
just think I've been living a lie.
you need to get
Honey, you
your
have.
yin and yang back into balance. And right now, you really need to do something in order to help yourself. And the issue,
Yeah, not
and
help you guys as a couple.
the question at hand is, when you do get a job, because you will, I see it, and when you do go to work, are you going to be focusing on your job? Or are you going to be wondering what he's doing?
And worrying what he's up to.
That's what you need to look at. And these are things that when you do go to counseling, you need to bring up. Because he needs to understand how serious this truly is. That's the only way that I see.
So you say, I heard earlier when the phone was breaking up, yeah, because I'm not going to let up.
No, don't.
Exactly, don't.
Believe I'm not going to let it up, but I'm not going to let up him you know, we got to go to counseling, and, you know, I want him to realize I'm not the same person, but do you feel like that, I guess, you said he was cheating, he was still, I'm sorry, you said something about him cheating, or he...
I'm like dying, barely containing myself in my chair over here. Okay. I hate to put it to you this way, Diana. He doesn't even realize how blessed he is to even have you. And number one. Number two is he does not put your marriage and relationship at number one in his life. That's number two. Number three, he blatantly thinks that, I cheated on you, and you're going to get over it. And then, okay, a few years later, I'm going to let you know about that time I cheated on you. Yeah, I cheated on you. Let's get over it. No. It needs to be an over and a done. I do see you wanting to clean up this marriage. Like the cards are telling me this is what you want. You want to co-create a life with him. You want to, you know, clean up this disastrous mess. But your worry and concern is the fact that, can he be cleaned up? Can he be cleaned up? Yes, he may be a narcissist, but not just narcissists cheat. So that's another thing you have to keep in mind. The other thing too is, you guys have been together since you guys were young. So a lot of guys rational out the way that they cheat is like, I never got to experience that before. I've only been with one woman. They rationalize it to themselves. Okay? So prepare yourself when you go to counseling. He's going to try to rationalize everything he's done. And he's going to make it either a rationalization or make it your fault. Prepare yourself for that. Because this is not your fault. You have been the most iconic wife, partner, lover, you name it. He doesn't even know how good he's got it. He's going to realize it though. Because I honestly see that right now the decision's not made in your mind whether you want to continue on with your marriage or not, and I get that. And I think you're going about it the right way, because you do need to get that knowledge. You do need to get that education on what, and then school him. Then school him about the woman you are. For real, I would not let up on him. I would make his life miserable until then, because you know what? What the heck else does he deserve? He broke the most sacred trust. The most sacred trust. And for him to say he only cheats when he's on the road is a bunch of malarkey. Because if he cheats on the road, he cheats at home too. He cheats, period. Okay? So, you know what I would do? And I know it sounds crazy, but if he's being honest and truthful with you know what I would do? Nighttime comes, time for bed, give me your phone. Take his phone.
Yeah,
take his phone.
He gave me all his passcodes. I have his work information.
Okay.
I have, I have all that information. He's like, this is it. This is
Diana.
my information.
Diana.
I just want to...
Diana, men do that, so where they are cheating, you can't find out. They'll give you all the other things.
Okay.
Minus, I'm not kidding, there's websites up the galore, and you know that nowadays.
Yes,
so
I
take
know,
his phone
but...
every night.
Right.
Every night.
She is, but what happened to you isn't necessarily...
No, I'm not, that didn't happen to me, that.
Well,
I'm
no,
just saying,
but as far as the other thing, yeah.
That's a real thing.
It's a difficult thing to actually deal with.
Especially
and what
if you are.
do is you need to do what's best for you, what you can survive at, what's going to make you feel good. That's the main aspect of it.
Mm-hmm.
So literally going to the counseling is a good idea because you're yin and yang.
Start there.
Totally off balance. But I want to thank you so much for calling in. We're getting ready for a short break. We're going to get over to the chat room. The board is still full, but we will literally be back in a couple of minutes. Thank you so much for calling in, honey.
Yeah,
God bless and good luck, okay? God bless, good luck.
Go ahead.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome, honey.
Did she tell me?
I'm sorry. I was already shutting it off when when that particular thing happened. Okay, we're gonna go for a short break. We'll be right back.
thing. Can
Okay,
anybody
try
else?
now. They'll be able to hear us. I forgot I shut off the mic of the program.
Oh, can you guys hear us now? How's that, guys?
Oops.
Remember, this is the new 2020 program that's
So,
giving us hemorrhoids. Giving us hemorrhoids, guys. Believe it or not, we're getting the hemorrhoids over
oops,
here.
I
with this
forgot that.
stuff.
We do have a couple more callers on the line, but I would like to get to some of the people in the chat room, and then we'll get back over to the callers.
Okay.
So that's what I am going to do.
All right.
No, you're not the only one that lost sound. I accidentally muted the program. So that's what it is. All right, let's start right off at the top of the list.
Gina Marie, up front center.
Okay, Gina Marie, you are first.
We're getting to the peeps in our chat
We're
room
gonna
right
get
now.
to some of the peeps, and then we're gonna get back over to the
Waiting an
callers in a
hour.
minute. Okay, guys? So just be patient with us. We're gonna try to get to everybody we can.
Let's see what's cooking for our girls.
Okay.
Whoa.
Yep, there we. I accidentally muted the program and forgot to unmute it. It's a new program. I'm used to it doing it by itself.
I know.
It's an automatic. I can actually push a button.
Jeez, you think things should be more advanced, you know what I mean? So Gina, let's see what's going on. Ooh.
All right.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh, nice. Nice, Gina. Nice. Honey, you need to get rid of a little bit of that anxiety that's actually going on with you right now. It has something to do with your second chakra. That's your sacral chakra, and that's your passion. And again, that has to do with anything that it's not just your pleasure center. It is also has to do with your abilities as far as like things that you're very passionate about, whether it's cooking, baking, creating, your crystals, because I know you're very passionate about your crystals. You carry with them everywhere. So what they're actually recommending is for you to rebuild your passion with certain things. So there's certain things in your life right now that the passion that you do have will help. You'll discover that it's actually going to help you alleviate some of the anxiety that you have going on right now. If you do get the opportunity to sign a contract, they're giving you the green light to go positively for that. So I'm hoping that helps.
Now, Gina, I agree with Sue, and the card that I pulled is the deep knowing card, which I mean, you feel right now that you're at a really, really, really good place.
Right.
As far as knowing who you are, what you want, what you need. You're feeling like, now here's the other thing about it. The yin and the yang, the push and the pull. You're feeling like you're giving, and not getting. That part of it, yeah, I get something going on with your marriage. That soulmate relationship is a little bit kind of crinkly, I'll say. Crinkly and crackly like Rice Krispies right now. Okay? But it's not to say that it's not in a bad state like that. I'm not like the caller and somebody was, no. It's the fact of the matter, just there is
Lack of passion.
Yes, and a way to get to really know who the people you are today.
Right.
You know, that's part of a relationship, is getting to know you and your other person in the constant state of life. Not just, oh, this is the person I met and he's not the same person I met. Why is he not? Because growth. And sometimes we grow and our spouses don't grow enough. And it's like waiting, okay, for them to catch up with that.
You need to take your sadness that you actually have right now and put it into something you're passionate about that makes you happy.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you need to do. That's the trick at the moment. It's trying to find that one piece spark of happiness, because once you spark the happiness, you'll find that it's extremely contagious.
Yeah.
That's going to help you
and
out.
It does, and the card I got too is that the moment you realign with love, the clear direction will be presented to you.
Exactly.
Okay? So it's what it's saying is looking at it through loving eyes. Looking at it with your heart versus your head sometimes. Okay?
Exactly.
And when we're in relationships, there's always those ebbs and flows, right?
Right.
There's always that give, that take. Someone's giving more this time because they need it. And then when you need it, that person's giving you more at that time. And it's supposed to be that support back and forth. You're just not feeling that right now at the moment. Okay? But that happens in relationships. So
yes.
It's just a rough spot. It's just a rough patch, honey.
It really is.
Find
that
right
one
now.
spark, you'll be fine.
Yes.
Who's up next?
Yes. All right, Brenda's up next. Gina, if you know, you can always contact us if you have any further questions.
Always.
Brenda Hickerson in the house. Let's see what we got from Brenda. Yeah, her heart feels broken. I'm so sorry, Gina. I know. Of course it's making you sick.
All right.
try to get right back to center, right back to Gina center, not Gina and your husband, like right back to Gina.
Brenda.
Okay.
Brenda.
Remix.
Ooh.
Every day is a new day, guys.
Okay.
Remix.
All right.
Remix.
All right, Brenda. Right now, your victory card is in reverse. And I think I know what this involves, and so don't you at the moment. But here's the good news. There are going to be no more storms. Okay, so as far as the storm warnings that do come to you on occasion, that's going to be leaving. That's something that's going to balance itself out in a good way. Okay, so that there is some positive actually coming. The only other card is your moon card, and again, your moon card's a little upside down at the moment. You need to find a way to kind of reconnect with who you are, is what you need to do. Reconnect with yourself and who you are through everything that you're going through at the moment. In other words, yeah, that makes sense. Thank you very much. In other words, what they're saying is you can be there for everybody else, but unless you're taking care of yourself, you can't be there for anybody else. And I just answered my...
You answered your question. But Brenda, the higher powers that be are on it. Okay?
Yes.
You want that happy outcome for the situation that you're going through right now. You're giving and giving and giving and giving and giving, okay? But that's what you need to do right now. Not so much for the people that you're giving to, but because you need to give right now.
Right.
Okay? But what's going to happen with the situation is going to be what is considered fair in the situation, okay?
Right.
So when you look at the situation, think of it as you're going to give advice to an outside person, okay? What is to be fair needs to be fair. And once that is done, it's time for a nap.
I need a shawl.
Sit back, relax, take a breather, put your feet up. Your job has been completed. Your support, your caring,
Yep.
you're loving so hard right now, like so hard.
The storms are gone.
Yes, but the time will calm down. It's not going to be like this forever. Again,
All right, we
this is
got
a momentary patch.
44 minutes left
Yeah.
of the show, and the board is still full.
All right. We'll be here for a while. So,
Let's
just
do-
know that,
yeah.
you know, and the universe is aware. I mean, but if you think about it, Brenda, if you were not giving right now, how would you feel?
She doesn't understand.
Okay. How should I,
Okay,
do I need a
so-
Michelini's explanation?
It's basically the same thing. The victory that you're looking for isn't coming yet, but the storms is something that have subsided, okay? But they're saying that you need to reconnect with you and who you are as an individual. That's going to help you maintain the victory that will be coming in the future.
Yeah.
That's what they're saying.
But you want everybody to be back to happy and all good, all fair, and you've loved your darndest and you have no regrets about all the care and support you've given.
Never any regrets.
Never, and that's what needs to be going on right now. So understand that. It's what needs to be going on right now. Doesn't mean it's forever. Doesn't mean it's going to last long.
Brenda, we still owe you a reading.
Yes, we do.
Actually, a couple. You kind of need to schedule.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
So whenever you need time with us, darling, we are here.
Literally.
And go
who's
ahead.
next?
Oh,
We'll do one. We'll do one more. Go over and see who's on the board,
All right,
and then we'll come back to the chat.
Kendra Beijing.
Kendra, you in the house?
Okay, they're
Kendra
all
in the
waiting
house.
very patiently. I know
I know,
that.
guys. The board is full this time of the day, evidently. That's the one thing I have noticed.
Yes, callers.
Yeah, and then our regulars are getting to know it. You're welcome, sweetie.
Kendra Beijing.
Okay,
Let's see.
Kendra. All right, let's see what we got for Miss Kendra. All right.
We're all going.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Are you having a holy crap moment?
No. I am having, please somebody give this woman a break moment.
Yeah.
Kendra, what you have coming to you right now is the storm is not over. There's a lot of storms happening for a lot of people right now. Yours is not over, and I'm sorry that you will have to be going through a little bit more of a particular situation. I know you know what I'm talking about right now. They're also saying that you've lost part of your earthly connection. It's difficult for you right now to develop that bit of a of a connection. But what's happening right now is they're saying that the anger is overtaking the processing part. In other words, you're not allowed to process, and it's almost situational,
Coming
if you can
too quick.
understand that. Sorry.
Sorry, it's coming too quick at you. It's like. So what I got is that you do need to take that look. Okay, this is how I'm going to be the advice, I guess, for a lot of people today. But be an observer. Observe what's going on around you before you react. A lot of times something happens, we react, and maybe we didn't need to react that way. Maybe we didn't need to react that intensely. But we put our all in, right? And we need to sometimes sit back as an observer. That helps remove us a little bit from the situation where you can kind of see the way out at that point. The sun is just right over the mountain horizon, okay? And you can see it if you step back. The fates this is something that you need to go through, honey. Like Sue was saying, the fates are aligned.
I literally feel like somebody just stabbed me in the left side, in the back. Like,
really?
Like in my left, not my right, my left side in the back, off to the vertebrae. Literally just stabbed me in the back. So is anybody having a severe sharp pain there? Anybody?
Anybody? I don't know. And about it could be, sometimes it's a future reading at the moment. You know what I mean? Like, somebody's going to pop up in a minute for that. But, so Kendra, that's the part. What the fates would like you to know is that start imagining what you want to have happen and out of these situations. Imagine it. Because those imaginations that you have is what's going to help you, like, start with the building blocks. A little block here, a little block there, add a little bit more, a little bit. You're going to be like the architect of your own situation with the conscious thought of becoming an observer. Step back and observe for a minute, okay? That's actually going to give you a breath, because instead of you going through it, step back, okay? As if it's your friend. Look at it as if, for a minute, like I'm looking at it for Sue, and Sue's looking at it for me, okay? Versus I'm going through it. You know, sometimes we don't see things when we're so close to the situation. So it's a good time sometimes to just kind of take that observer status and see. Because it's not forever. This is just, you know, the struggle right now. Just right now. It's not a forever thing. I can promise you that. It's not a forever thing. You know what I mean? So we are here too for you, honey, whenever you need us. Just know that, you know, we all have to go through something. It's 2020. It's all these new things that are coming up for the year. We all want to start off the year with a bang. But we all realize that we do have issues.
Yeah, we do.
We do all have issues in our lives that we need to deal with. So it's important that sometimes to take our own advice on things. You know, it's really great to give it the best advice in the world, but it's different when it's to take a step back and listen to your own advice and do what you're supposed to be doing for yourself.
We're going to try the caller.
She says she's wondering if there was something going on with her kidney because she hasn't been well, Kendra.
Is that in the left-hand side of your back with the sharp pain? Felt like somebody just stabbed me. Was that you?
Kendra, did you stab Sue?
No, literally, was that you, honey?
Kidneys are usually lower in the back. They're a little bit lower.
Yeah, it's hard to explain, but I can put my hand, like, right?
Is it like behind your lungs or down lower?
No, it's...
Lower.
Oh, ah! Ah!
Yeah, that's about where the kidney is. Kidney stone? Kidney stone. Kidney stone.
Man, I wish somebody would take that knife out of my back.
Sounds like a kidney stone and maybe a kidney infection.
Wow.
Get to the doctor.
Literally, feels like somebody is stabbing me.
I really think it's a kidney stone and a kidney infection. Not just UTIs, not just bladder infections. I mean an actual kidney infection.
Yeah, there's something going on here, and it's a shot pain, and it feels like a knife.
That's a kidney stone pain.
So
that's
literally
exactly.
feels like a knife.
Yeah, both
So
hands on
if
can
this
cause
if this is
issues
you,
with
hon,
the-
this is definitely something. This is something that you need to go see the doctor with. Okay, they're causing issues. All right. So are you the one, Kendra, feeling the stabbing pain at the moment? Because Robert's here and he's willing to do whatever it can. It's the left kidney, Robert, in the back.
Yep. That sounds to me what
Yeah.
a kidney infection gives you that feeling like you may have kidney stones, but sometimes you do. Sometimes you have a kidney stone with the kidney infection,
Yeah.
or you have a kidney infection
No,
and not a
this,
kidney stone.
this felt like somebody just took a knife and went,
Oh yeah.
every time.
Wow. Though kidney stones, you know. They
Okay,
can do
Kendra,
that.
it's you, honey.
Need to
Because now
see
it's starting to
medical
leave.
Yep.
Yeah.
Robert's on it. Check out that kidneys. Check out that
Oh,
kidney
you don't
infection.
feel pain. Well, I can feel the pain.
Yeah.
Thank you, Robert.
Get the
Don't worry, I got the pain for you.
Get the kidney checked.
Wow.
Get it checked out.
I went to get a shawl and I couldn't get back over here.
Oh, it's horrible now.
Holy heck. This, these empathic things, I'm telling you, sometimes, what the heck?
It's very important though that you do.
Yeah, honey, you need to go have that checked, okay?
And the reason why you're not feeling pain is because it's a nerve.
Oh, yeah, I don't feel pain, but it's from just above my tailbone and down like both sides of my legs and part of my bladder from my broken back. But I do feel my back, unfortunately.
You see, that's what happens though, like when you have things like that,
Yeah.
certain nerves are like cut off so you don't feel the pain when you really...
Yeah,
Always
so,
be
I mean, I hate to be
not-
so blunt here, people, but I know when I have to pee. Sometimes I don't know the other direction, okay?
Alright.
Oh, thank you, Robert. Whatever you're doing is working on her.
Okay, so what do we...
Oh,
going to the chat or
God.
going to
Okay,
the
thank you.
callers?
Sorry.
Let's see.
Wow. I'll tell you. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm going to thank you for her.
We'll do your reading, honey. Yeah, when you're...
Oh, she's going to bed. Well, who's next?
Yes, Susie's going to bed. We doing a call or are we doing chat room?
Let's see. Oh, jeepers, we're winging out over here. All right, let me see about what I can do about answering this call that didn't answer the first time. We'll check them first.
Okay.
All right. If the boy actually answers. Hi, you're live on the air with ATU Network. What is your name, honey?
Hi, Lisa.
Huh?
How are you doing?
Oh, we're doing good. What is your name again?
Tina?
Tina.
Hi, Tina. How are you,
Hi,
honey?
Tina. What can we do to help you?
Oh, hi. Oh, first time I've called. I tried to get through the other trust, but I didn't. I listened to it before. Thank you very much. Exciting.
How can we help you?
I have a question.
Okay.
Sure.
So my question is, this gentleman, service there are really important because he had a lot of people around him. I want to know if I am able to talk to him in nearby soon or a few weeks, or so I can get back my property that he has.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I didn't
I'm a
catch
little
that.
lost here, honey.
Yeah.
So, somebody actually stole your property?
The gentleman, because I didn't pay attention to him like he wanted me to, so he kept my two pets, my two animals.
He took your two dogs?
And at the same time, yeah.
Oh.
right.
Okay.
But I'd like to know if I'm going to get him back, and also if you see, there's some people around him that creating chaos that have always lied about their lives, about giving them more time, always nailing him, and he wasn't like that. He was a very great man, and then when they came, he changed negative.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, now whose names are the dogs under? That's my first question. Whose name is the vet? The vet. Is it you or him as far as the vet?
they're mine.
So
Yours.
when you go to the vet, all the vet records say that you own the dogs.
Yes, they're mine, and I haven't done anything illegal yet because I want to be able not to go there. Then I know he's taking care of them very nicely, and I appreciate that.
Okay. You need to get your vet paperwork. Get your vet paperwork that says their names and your name on the same paperwork.
And literally just go to the cops, go to the house,
Go
and
with the
get
police.
the dogs.
Go with the police to the house.
Yeah, honestly, this isn't a psychic answer. That's just getting your paperwork and going to get your dogs.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
If you truly want them, do the legwork, honey. Go there with the police, with
Yep.
the paperwork from the vet that says your name and their name, and definitely go there and get them.
Right.
You want them, don't hesitate. Get her done, darling.
Yeah, if there's
Go get
no
'em.
legal reason for anybody else to have your animals, there is no reason why you can't go get them.
Exactly. So, how long has this been?
6 months.
Oh, honey, you waited
Yeah.
6 months?
You waited 6 months?
Yes.
You're gonna have a battle.
Yeah. When,
You've waited.
She's very negative.
it's still, I mean, if they were your dog.
Yeah, if they were your dogs and all you had to do was produce the paperwork, you're going to have an issue getting them back because of the amount of
It's a
time
new
it's been.
year, and every year dogs need new
Literally.
paperwork.
So it's 6 months is a long time to fight and get a dog back from someone else.
If he's gone to the vet with them in the meantime, honey, you're not going to be able to get them.
You know, if they have chips in them and they're registered, they would go to the registered owner of the chip.
Mm-hmm.
So do they have microchips?
Are they chipped?
Yes.
Are the chips in your name?
Can we look forward? Yes, but can we look forward to see if if I talk to him, was able to talk to him to me?
No.
Yeah, no, it's not going to work that way.
No.
You're going to have to take legal action. If you don't take legal action, you won't see the dogs.
Yeah. And then it's going to have to be done that
Yeah,
way.
this isn't going to be done nicey.
You waited too long.
Yeah, literally, this is going to be done through legal matters only. That is the only way that you will get those animals back.
Okay, honey? Sorry to say that. But keep going, Tina. If you want them, go get them.
Literally, go get them, get your paperwork, and go get your animals. All right? Good luck to you.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome, honey. Next
All right.
caller on the line.
All right, who do we got?
I feel separation anxiety too when I'm not with my dog.
Yeah, I do too. So does my dog has anxiety if I separate from him for too long.
Yeah. Mine just goes and sleeps with his testicles.
No,
in the
not
air.
mine. He comes back in and has an anxiety attack, and I gotta tell him to calm down. Oh my God! All right,
Easy one. Let's see. What's next?
what's next?
Are we doing a caller?
Yeah, well, we've got a board full of callers, and I'm trying to pinpoint which ones we took and which ones we didn't. And let's see, that one is gone. I think we took this one, but I'm not sure.
The reason why, guys, is because the blog talk will end, but the Facebook won't.
Yes.
So the restream will keep going, so we can keep getting to your reading. Just hang in
Right.
there. So that's why we're pushing to the callers at the moment. Okay.
All right, who do we got? We took that one. I'm trying to say, I don't think we took this one, but we'll find out.
Okay.
Hi, you're live on the air with ATU Network.
Hello, caller.
Hey, ladies, first-time caller.
Oh, welcome aboard.
What's your name, honey? Kathleen?
Thank you. Kathleen from Massachusetts.
Hey.
Hello, Kathleen, and hello, we're Mass too.
Yes. We're Mass.
Where?
We're from New Bedford. About an hour south of Boston.
The Whaling City.
Yes. We're at the Whaling City.
April.
Oh, you're in Haverhill.
Oh, that's not far.
That's not that bad.
No.
That's not far at all.
So what can we do for you today, honey?
Well, I want to know what you pick up for me to see if my health is improving. I had back surgery 2 years ago. My balance and gait is off. I had to give up my car and sell it. I've been without a car for 2 years, and I have lymphedema in both legs. So what the hell do you see happening?
I love NASH people. They're very
I'm
blood.
telling you,
I love blunt.
Yeah, you kind of feel like you're like stuck between whether you really do need it or not need it. Do you really want it? Do you not want it? What's better for you? It's pretty. The cards are telling me, yeah, you've gone through the ringer with your health, though. You really have.
Yep.
Oh my, you have, and you've kind of been in this stagnant period at the moment for a little bit of time now. You haven't reached the sweet spot yet, though, honey, where it's going to be where you're well enough to get these things yet. It doesn't mean it's not going to happen. I see you plugging away at it, and you're constantly working at what your health is going on with you, and I see you getting there to having those things back in your life. Your gait will be improved, your balance will be improved, your general sense of well-being is going to be improved. But I don't see that happening for a little bit more time. What do you got, Sue?
Well, I'm
in 2020.
Yeah, I'm being told something.
Like 24.
Yeah, something
24.
a little different. What's happening? They're saying is that right now you kind of need to take.
2024.
That's what I'm seeing, but Sue, that's what you got, Sue.
I'm getting more along the lines that you need to kind of step back from situations right now, because a lot of stress that's happening to you is actually causing your particular health issues to become more active, and that they're saying that has to do with the emotional level and the stress. So what they want you to do right now is they want you to step back and give yourself like a rejuvenation type period where you're actually resting but rejuvenating.
I've been housebound for 2 years now.
Not just housebound, but literally I take the bus everywhere I go. They need you to find something that when you're in your rest period actually rejuvenates you, gives you joy, and that's what they're saying that's missing. They're saying that you're missing that piece of joy because it has been that adjustment period. That's going to alleviate some of the symptoms that you feel, because that has to do with the stress. And people do feel stress. It took me a while to get used to not having a car. Trust me, it did. And taking the bus everywhere. It was something I had to get used to myself, so I understand that.
I can't. Well, do you see that outlet being the tarot cards?
It could very well be, honey. I mean, if you're attracted to the tarot and the cards are calling you to them, don't deny it. Go for it.
Yeah, I gave them up a while ago, but I was pretty good for a while.
You need to back them up then, honey. That's your sense of independence right there. That is right there. Your own sense of independence right
there. Because there is a piece missing. There's a spark, is what I'm being told. That's what's causing the anxiety and the stress. So you need to find a way to do that.
Okay.
All right, one quick thing. My son got married today.
Congratulations.
No guests. Yeah, no guests, no nothing. Just him, his bride, and he was born with autism, but he became a pharmacist.
Wow.
And what pisses me off, I've been divorced since 1997. What pisses me off is my oldest son and my ex-husband don't care for her. I don't see anything wrong with her. I only met her once, and they only met her once. And they think because he makes 6 figures, she's going to take him for a ride. Do you see them having a happy marriage, or him being happy?
He's very happy.
I see him being very happy.
I don't see anything negative about the particular coupling that you're talking about.
No. To them, it was a very romantic thing that they had this elopement of their own. So that's nobody else to judge. They didn't want anything bigger than what they had. They're very happy and content at the moment with each other. And it's not anything, people shouldn't be projecting any of the bad stuff towards them. So you're right to say that. And you're right to think that, honey, okay? But I see him happy. I see him really finding a sense of finding like a soulmate, someone that really completes him. So all you can do is just be happy for him.
Literally. I do see this.
So let's tell the father to take a flying ship for himself.
Oof.
My ex-husband.
Wow. Oh, hey, we're in Massachusetts. I do have some side business here. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to knock some kneecaps.
PG-13, no. PG-13.
I will break some kneecaps. What do you think? Boston style.
She does the kneecaps. I bring the shovels. I'm just kidding.
We're great teamwork. Don't worry about it. We got it.
We always get right to you, Pete.
Just give us a general direction. You don't need to know nothing else.
He is actually going to be doing much better than what he was, because he finally has the one thing that he's been searching for his whole life. And it's not that he didn't get it from you. He got it from another individual who he can love and snuggle.
Because you're his mom. You're
and
supposed to
they
love
accept him 100% for who he is, good, bad, or indifferent, and that's exactly what I see.
When he was 8, and the father figured he was autistic, he's not going to make anything out of himself.
Well, surprise,
I
surprise.
took him for his license, got him his first job, you know, in pharmacy school there. Every time he was upset, the kid's done damn good.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And the other one is 36, is my other son. I only have 2.
Uh-huh.
He's been divorced twice, and I'm saying, who the hell are you to judge?
Right?
Very
It's
true.
so true.
Yeah.
And then, you know, and even if he was divorced 13 times, if he's happy, enjoy the being happy. You know, and just be there for them like family. Just be there for them when things are not happy. But also be there for them for their joys and their tribulations and all that. I mean, so who cares if he gets married, if he's been, you know what I mean, divorced twice? Who cares if he gets married 13 more times, you know?
He's a cheater. The oldest is a cheater. The one who's the pharmacist who got married today is faithful.
Yes.
As the day is long. You know, he'll never do that to her.
Aw,
Well,
that's
that's
so awesome.
good. They're actually going
And the
to be...
father was a cheater, too. He cheated on me, and that's why we're divorced.
Oh, like father, like son kind of business, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, one had the autism, the other one had a colostomy bag. So I was lucky to be an at-home mom.
Wow.
But I lost everything.
Oh, honey. I'm glad that you're out of that situation, though, Kathleen. I'm really glad that you're out of that situation.
Yeah, but everything is going to progress in the way that it needs to, okay? But thank you so much for calling in.
And you're a great mom. Your son is happy. Congratulations to him.
Yes, congrats.
That's awesome.
I think that's awesome.
Oh, thanks so much.
Did you save us a piece of cake?
Okay, guys.
You know what? I love weddings.
Did you save us the cake?
Oh,
They went to Canada to get married.
They alone.
Nice.
Scan.
Oh, that is so romantic, though.
Well, I hope the couple has a piece of cake for me.
You know what? That makes me inspired. I think I might get married.
I think I might make cake tomorrow now.
I'm going to find somebody to get
I
married.
don't break a leg.
All right. Thank you so much for calling
Thank
in,
you so
honey.
much, Kathleen.
Guys,
We
thanks.
keep in touch with us,
Please.
honey. Thank you.
God bless.
Congratulations.
Yeah, keep me on.
Oh, yes.
All right. So now, who do we got in the chat room?
We have Elizabeth Gonzalez next in line.
All right, Elizabeth Gonzalez, come on down. And she might be here, she might not be, because I think she has small kids. So she might be getting ready.
But we can do her reading quick.
Yeah, we can do a quick
her.
reading for Elizabeth,
Because I
yeah.
know Cynthia was in too. She
Yeah.
may have debunked out, but she really wanted a reading right now
All right.
too from us.
Okay,
So it is
so,
for us.
all right, I'm being showed your magic is a little bit on the opposite side, and that has to do with a situation where sometimes you don't know when to walk away, and that's what it is right now. I'm being told that instead of walking away, you seem to go forward in a particular situation. But they're saying that your yin and yang is pretty good and pretty balanced. So maybe not walking away is your thing, but it's like your mystic, your magic is kind of off. If you can understand that. There's a lot of that going on at the moment. Okay, go
So
ahead.
believe it or not, you know, and I'm such a big fan of saying, go to the edge, take that jump, you know, do it. But I kind of got to rein you in a little bit, because I feel like when things are good, you're like 0 to 50. When things are good, everything's great, everything's fantastic in the universe. But then when something is wrong, no matter how big, no matter how little, everything is wrong, the universe is against you and all this, right? And you feel like your time's running out and all this. The universe literally, Elizabeth, is reminding you right now to breathe. You know, time is not of the essence all the time. But you can take time to make decisions. You know what I'm talking about. Take the time to make the right decisions. Try to kind of rein in your compulsivity that you have.
All right.
Okay?
Who's
That's
next?
a big thing.
Ah.
Oh, Kendra wanted to ask her. Go ahead, shoot it in the room down.
Yeah, go ahead, honey.
Cynthia's the next person on our list.
Cynthia's next? Okay. What's up, Kendra?
Dun, dun, dun. Cynthia, are you in the house? She may or may not be, but she needed a reading.
All right.
So I love it. Well, I'm honored when she comes to us for her readings. So let's see what's cooking here for Cynthia. And go ahead, Kendra. Oh, time is running out on this situation for her.
All right, Cynthia, I still see you going on a bit of a journey, honey. Literally going on a bit of a journey. It's almost like your cornucopia is emptying out, not filling up. That is actually causing an issue. There's also an issue in romance at the moment. I don't know why. And again, I don't know if we're talking about partnership or whether we're talking about friendship, but there is something going on in that way. And I do see a journey coming up for you. There is going to be travel. You will be traveling.
I got the time is time running out kind of feeling. Like you're feeling like time's running out, and yet you feel like you're in a fork in the road right now. You're not, again, you're at that point where you're not sure which direction to take.
Right.
It kind of seems like it's the story of your life kind of thing, where you get these decisions presented to you, and then now you have to navigate, do I do this or do I do that? Well, the chaos and the conflicts, okay, is going to be a constant, okay? Now that the point of the what she's saying is it's kind of leading toward more of a romantical sense. More of a soulmate type of sense, whether that be, a relationship, or whether it be like a job or partnership. How Sue said it, okay. But take a minute here. Take a minute here, because think about this. You keep coming up to things like this where the decisions are, do I do this way? Do I do that way? The fork in the road, right? You keep getting presented with that theme in your life, right? Another fork in the road, and then I do this and I do that, and then it's another fork in the road, okay. The forks in the road. This is the decision that you have to make now. Is that are you going to keep continuing with that theme of being presented with the forks in the road? Are you going to stick to your road, your plan, okay, your direction in life? Not like my kids need me here. I want to go buy a goat farm over there. Make a plan, stick to it. You're good about that. I know you are. But I also know that at the moment's notice, if somebody needs you and you're out there to help somebody, you will move to kingdom come to make it happen. I know this. Okay? So right now, center yourself and find out what you really want. The road that you're going to follow. Cynthia's road. Okay? Not road over here, road over there. No forks. No more forks. The Cynthia road. Forge your own path.
All right, we got 4 people here in the chat room right now, so who's up next?
Tomorrow is the day in New York City.
Yeah.
I can request the original.
Yeah, and literally what I'm getting is some people are going to be disappointed, some won't, but some were literally lost. I don't know how to put that. Some people were lost by mistake. Others, they did it for the benefit of the child, and others just weren't ready.
Go for it, Kendra.
Yeah, so there's only one way to find out.
Yep, go for it.
All right, who's next?
We have Caden Mass.
Oh, Caden, I don't think he's in the chat room.
I don't know if he's still in the chat room or not. But let's see. Bang out a quick look.
Check in, see who's here in the chat room, please.
I know that sucks, honey. You know what I mean? But you know what?
I know.
Knowledge is never bad.
No, it's not. And what it is some individuals really did want to give their child a better life.
Yep.
And as far as they were concerned, they thought they were doing that.
Sheesh. Like, for real, I keep getting the same cards keep coming.
You and me both.
Oh, my gosh. Kaden, honey, you're in an argument right now. Your wife is a little ticked off. I don't know why I'm getting that, but I'm getting, like, your wife is ticked off, dude. Like, what'd you do?
Yeah, something's off. I don't know why. I need to read his energy, actually.
Yeah.
Kaden, are you in the chat room? Check in who's here. I know Kendra's here.
Yeah.
I know Robert's here. Who else is in the chat room?
Who else is in the chat room right now? Roll call, everybody.
Roll call. Who's here that we haven't read?
Because I have left on the list is Helena, Robert, Susie, and Julia.
Yeah.
Okay. But Kaden, are you here? Because what did you do? You pissed off your wife.
Yeah, I'm getting something's upside down right now.
There's some conflict going
Yeah,
on.
I would need to see him to feel his energy.
What did you do?
I don't know. I know Robert's here. Robert, you want to come up? By the way, Robert, I got the 20-second open.
Something that Kaden did. Something going on with Kaden.
Yeah, I don't
not
know.
Fair. Not fair. That's all
Yeah.
I did. Not fair. It's not fair. It's
Yeah,
not fair.
victory's
It's not
upside
fair.
down.
Yeah. So you did something.
All right, so Robert, we're going to get to you right now. Who else do we have in the chat room?
Helena Pacheco.
We're going to get to Robert right now.
Okay, Robert is the next one.
Oh, rub it. You're actually going to be holding the coin. So whatever it is that you're shipping out, you're finishing up, you are definitely doing it because I'm seeing a huge feng shui coin actually coming for you for this. So this is just something that's definitely going to benefit you. I also see romance opening up to you. So if you're married, it's going to be a relationship that's going to start sparking the old ways again. And if you're not, then it'll be something that's actually happening to you. There is a slight separation to community, but that's because you're a little busy at the moment and because of everything that's going on where you are. If you can understand that. 22nd, great. Do you want the 8 or the 6 time, honey?
Yeah.
Wednesdays we can still do 8 p.m. so you can actually eat breakfast.
Okay, p.m. Now, for Robert, so yeah, you've been really building this already for a long time now. Like, you've been doing this. You have found you're actually in your life at peace. That you know what you like to do. You know what you don't like.
Right.
You know, you got you down, okay?
Well, considering where he is, I do understand the separation at the moment. From
but I also get that you, from your own house, you travel the world from just your computer.
Yeah.
Like, I'm getting, like, you have seen so many amazing things. You've met so many amazing people from just where you are. So you don't feel the need to go traveling outside of your world because you got the whole world already at your fingertips. You got it.
Since 8 p.m. Awesome.
Awesome. So now this is the thing. You know what? Give more of yourself now. Now it's time to give you out there to the world more. Instead of you receiving the world, it's time to get you out there instead. Vice versa.
Exactly.
Vice versa.
Exactly. All right. Who else is in this chat room we have not read?
Susie Martinez.
She's still here?
She's been bebopping in and out.
All right, let's read Susie. She can always listen to it. Susie, we're doing your reading, just so you know.
Susie Martinez meeting right now, 7:50 p.m. Okay. Susie Ladd, are you here? Helena Pacheco, are you here?
Okay, literally, I just shuffled to get the same cards. I'm going to shuffle again for Susie Martinez. I just got the same exact cards.
I'm telling you.
So I got to shuffle again just to make sure. Literally, it's like Google Earth is marvelous.
Yeah.
All right, action. Yeah, I'm literally being told to take no action at the moment. Again, same card no matter how many times I shuffle. Okay, literally. There is a man holding the coins for you, okay? It's not a negative thing. I don't know, but there's definitely some money and finances coming towards you, but they don't want you to take any action. And I know that you've been thinking about taking a certain action. They want you to slow down, and they want you to back. It's not time yet. The time is coming, but they want you to back up just a smidge. Back up just a smidge. And then it's definitely going to be more beneficial to you, okay?
Yeah.
So that is something that is coming towards you. And in the end, honey, this card just keeps coming up for everybody. I don't know why. I shuffle, and it's still there.
I know, it's nuts. I also got
in those cards.
the observer card again, which is a reminder for us to observe what's going on about ourselves.
Wow.
Okay, again. Yep. Okay, the card, I got the not for you card. So whatever's going on, girlfriend, it's not for you. You need to find that sweet spot for you in your life.
That's right.
So, and then guess what? The new life card came up. Okay? The new life card. So there is a whole new world coming for you. A whole new world. And it's not bad. Don't stop it. Don't push it away. Open arms. Accept
we got
it.
8 minutes left to the show. Who is in the chat room that we haven't read that's on the list
already? Julia Ladd, are you here? I don't think she is anymore.
No.
Julia Ladd. That was it.
That was it?
And then there was a few other people that bebopped in since her.
All right, then I'll go over to the board and we'll make the last caller on the board.
All right.
And I'm not sure who is... Might be this one. Let's check this out. All right, hi, you're live on the air with ATU Network. Who are we speaking with?
Excuse me, honey? What's your name?
Tamika.
Oh, Tamika.
Tamika. How you doing, girl?
Hi, yeah.
What's your question, honey?
I just want to know what you guys see for me.
Ooh.
Let's see. 2020, Puerto Rico.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe I've had the card come up twice, so if it comes up 3 times, I'm telling you, there's a man with money coming. We'll see what happens.
We will do
I shuffled again.
Okay.
So we'll see what happens. And nope, no man with money. Damn it, I was hoping for that one.
Oh.
All right. All right. Things are kind of a little bit upside down for you at the moment. Okay, that's what I'm kind of being told. Things are kind of upside down, and it's like the easiest way to explain it is there's certain things in life we have to go through in order to get to a certain direction or to a certain person. So even though things are upside down for you, the one good thing that's upside down for you is apparition. In other words, you're not going to be afraid to move forward. So that is something that's actually coming to you. Rather than dictating your ideas down on paper, your ideas are going to become reality. So this is something that's good. This is why
writing them down.
You're right. So rather than writing them, they're going to become reality.
They're going to become action.
That's right. So, in other words, this isn't something the world is giving to you. This is something you're creating. You're manifesting by writing down your ideas. Your ideas are actually going to become a reality, and you're not going to be afraid to move forward on them. This is what I see for you coming in 2020.
Yeah.
So, brilliant. You don't need a man with money, honey. You go make it yourself.
Tamika, were you thinking about writing a book?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's how I'm thinking.
Yeah.
You were planning on writing a book?
I think she was talking to me.
Oh.
Kind of. That was a thing I had planned on like 2 years ago, but I didn't get it.
Well, I kind of see like that may not be like a long time for you, honey. I see that 2020 is going to hit you. You're going to go through what's going on. But I see you later on in the year literally starting to put those little building blocks together, but building towards a book, if that makes sense. Okay?
Yeah, I do understand that. I do understand that.
Okay.
Good.
Okay, because that's coming for you, honey. And once you get that book, you need to call us so we can book you on the show.
It's almost like a how-to.
Yeah.
It's like, there was a movie that I watched. Oh, what was the name of it? Homeless to Harvard. It's like along that lines of like how to get from here to here because of everything that you're going through and everything that you're living, and that's going to be like everybody's going to grab at it and see what you did.
Right.
It's
going to be
along that lines is what I'm being told.
You need to seriously keep that in mind.
It's going to be a different book.
But you know what? Sometimes when we write our books, we think it's not a how-to for our lives.
literally.
It becomes a how-to for other people's lives.
Exactly.
So it's like that's like a gift that you give to other people when you do that. So I really feel like that book vibe. I feel that book vibe for you big time, Tamika. There's no reason why you shouldn't.
Okay.
Oh, honey, you got this. 2020, keep writing the ideas down because literally they're going to become reality to you.
And Morris.
Thank you so much for calling in, honey. We'll do a quick one on Esther.
Thank you.
No,
thank you again,
awesome.
honey.
I can't wait to read your book. We've got a lot of books to read.
I got about 3 minutes. Rip them out. Esther Morris.
Esther Morris. Esther, let's see what's cooking for our girl. Esther. Oh,
Rest is coming in the spring. I don't know what that means.
Okay. Well, I got you're darn right.
Yeah, rest is coming in the
There's been
spring.
building blocks happening in Esther's life.
Right.
Like she's been building things in her life, building up things for herself in her life. Awesome job. Gonna keep it up. The job situation, I feel like it's gonna be a time to go, like mid 2020. You're gonna find something else that you enjoy doing more. I almost get the feeling like it's something you used to do, but you don't do it now, but you're gonna do it again, kind of thing. So So it's a very important piece for you to think of this, okay? Keep building yourself up the way you're doing. Keep working like you're doing a good job. You're awesome. And then think about it. When the time to go is here, just go. Don't doubt it. Don't hesitate it. The feeling it strikes you, go. Because it's something you've already loved. You're just going to learn to re-love it
Yes,
again.
Exactly.
So that will be coming for your 2020.
Exactly.
Woo! That was a quick one.
I know. All right, guys, guess what?
I think we made it.
We made it.
We
made it. So, tomorrow is 8 to 10.
Mm-hmm.
We have Mr. Carl Johnson.
Yes, with so much new stuff coming.
Yes.
We're going to learn so many really cool new things. This is our demonologist extraordinaire former author of, the co-author of Shadow Realms Handbook, which is the one and only demonology handbook that exists ever.
Yeah.
And he's got a couple of actually 3 really big projects that we're going to be talking about tomorrow. Things you're not going to want to miss, guys.
Yeah, I don't even know, so I don't want to miss it.
I ain't telling her.
Well, I can't miss it. I run the board.
You can't miss it.
No.
There's going to be a lot of really interesting developments when it comes to the world of demonology, the world of paranormal, Edgar Allan Poe, the historical societies, and
there's going to be a bunch of stuff coming up. Don't forget to check out on Facebook, Susan Swanbeck, ATU, our sponsor. You want to have all of your crystal needs met. Wrap jewelry, flames, freeform, spheres, towers. I mean, chakra needs. All covered up over there. And we will see you here tomorrow night.
We're available, guys, anytime you need us. Bye, everybody.
Susan Swanbeck and Michelle Sullivan here on the ATU Network. For more information on upcoming shows and appearances, be sure to follow us on Facebook and on the web at awakeningtheunknown.wixsite.com. Voice of the word done by Tony Ray Deskin.
Peace out.
Awesome.
We made it.
We made it.
Down the street.